What up? Happy Thanksgiving. I almost said Merry Christmas before. You didn't need to know that, but I'm sharing that with you anyway because that's just what I'll do. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. For those of you, of course, who are celebrating in the U.S., it's a day to be thankful, hence name. And keep in line with that, I know you're probably itching to go either eat or cook, maybe not cook, but you have to. Maybe there's a lot of dishes that need to be washed. I don't know, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about gratitude. And keep it in line with the theme of the day, right? And I will make this short and quick because I don't like to do that very often, but I will. Gratitude. It literally changes the structure of the brain, the functions of the brain. It will alter your brainwave activity and so many other different things biochemically inside the body. So it doesn't take much either. 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes, ideally in the morning. I will outline a proper gratitude protocol in the future, but I did just want to share this with you guys really quickly because you are changing your brain when you do engage in the gratitude practice, and a very specific kind of gratitude practice. But what does it do? Well, when you engage in states of gratitude, right? Some of you may have heard me talk about this in the past. You create heart rate coherence, right? Your heart pattern actually becomes very smooth and sine-like. You produce these sine-like waves, very smooth waves. And those interface with the brain. Of course, that changes activity in terms of your brainwave activity. And what you'll see very often is more activity in your frontal lobes, okay? Which is very interesting, especially when you hear about what happens in the brain itself. You actually will also see a deactivation of your limbic system when you do that, right? When you create states of heart rate coherence, you can do that with a lot of different things, but creating heart rate coherence through breath work, through sensations of love, loving kindness, gratitude, these things will, in fact, these emotions will produce those results. So what actually happens in the brain, though, in terms of its activity, its functionality, when we engage consistently in a gratitude practice? Well, you'll actually see an activation of your anterior cingulate cortex, your ACC, which is located right up here. Again, activation of these areas that are pro-social, that actually allow you to be more empathic. When you're more empathic, you are a nicer, kinder human being. Who doesn't like to be around a nicer, kinder human being, right? So you will, by nature, then, of course, develop very good pro-social behaviors. But that's not all. You also activate parts of the brain, these neural networks that allow you to be more motivated, right? To allow you to focus better, control your impulses better. So it increases and improves upon your executive functioning in all those cool areas right there. But as I mentioned before, same way that heart rate coherence, helps to deactivate your limbic system, engaging in a consistent gratitude practice will actually decrease levels of stress and anxiety. So now let's think about this. Consistently engaging in gratitude practice not only makes you more empathic, more sociable, likable human being, right? Not only does it increase your motivation, but it can also deactivate those parts of the brain and the body that create stress, anxiety, fear, okay, things like that. So you have this huge shift towards development of the positive aspects inside the brain and brain function, deactivation of all those that we would often consider negative or bad. And I use that in quotation because they do have a certain purpose, right? But we tend to allow them to get out of control. We let them run rampant, right? And that's not the goal. Last bit that I wanted to mention before I send you off. I'm trying to keep this under 5 minutes. Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to do that, but maybe 6 minutes. Last bit, engaging in a consistent gratitude practice, well, it just improves your quality of life, right? It literally shifts the lens through which you view the world around you. And That then, of course, allows you to take action or perceive people very differently. And so then, of course, you can see how that can contribute to not only better communication, but just an overall improvement in terms of your, let's say, your work culture, right? Like your team cooperation and communication there, at home, with the family, with your friends, everywhere else. Okay, so mind you, you just become this far more effective, productive, efficient human being. Not only that, but you become a lot healthier because these practices also strengthen your immune functions and they lower inflammation in the body. Right? So you see a decrease in these inflammatory cytokines. So you literally can't go wrong. And committing 5 minutes a day in the morning to something like this will have exponentially profound benefits in terms of your efficiency, your productivity, your overall health and well-being, your mood, your emotions, you name it. So, with that being said, I'm going to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. Spend it with those you love. Eat yummy good food. I say keep it healthy, but we all know that we like to go and deviate from our usual diets on this particular day and the days following, and maybe for the weeks following, leading up to Christmas and on up until Easter. But let's not worry about that, guys. Just enjoy it. Be with the people you love. Spend time with them, and be thankful. Be grateful. Start engaging in a practice each and every single morning for 5 minutes. Commit to that, and you'll see your life completely shift and change. And I leave you with that, guys. Have a very, very, very happy Thanksgiving. We're wishing you much, much love. Peace out.